And now you're live. Okay. So this is the first one. You can scroll up to wherever you want in that.
Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay. So, shall we read again? Let's make music.
Yeah, we could. Oh, we could. Yeah.
So everyone can see it online as well.
Yeah.
So, would you like to read it?
Yes.
Okay. You can read it on the screen.
Okay. LMM is a private limited company. LMM manufactures electronic musical keyboards, for example, electronic pianos for the consumer market. LMM uses batch production to produce a range of products which have different features such as reproducing the sound of different instrument designs, traditional and modern, qualities to suit different price ranges. LMM's customers are all in LMM's own country. Customers include professional musicians, schools which want cheap keyboards, and households which want small keyboards with few features. LMM's marketing focus on the 4 Ps. LMM employs 54 people. Last year, 12 people left on company. Reasons for leaving are shown in table 1.
Okay, and the table 1 is this one. Okay,
yeah.
So you can resume the table, please.
Okay. So this is for
2 persons.
2 persons leaving because of retirement, and 2 people leaving because better job elsewhere, and 4 people left higher pay at the competitors, and 3 people left because lack of promotion opportunities at LMM, and 1 person left because have a baby.
Okay, perfect. So I would like to go back to this because something is interesting in the text here. And LMM is use batch production. Can you define what is batch production?
Batch production is like, so when you produce like one like product.
Yes, it's
like,
okay, go ahead.
So it's more, it costs more.
Yes, it might cost more, exactly, but it's made stage by stage. Okay, and the object in question is created stage by stage, and series of workstations. It might cost really much. Okay, so the second thing is just before starting. Okay, do you think that retirement is a turnover? Why retirement is considered as turnover in here?
Maybe because
yes.
So can be the reason because retirement means they were like old.
Yes, right? They are supposed to be old, okay, but they are retiring, so they are also retiring. But do you think that because we are old, we are not useful, we are not skilled? What do you think?
Oh, so retirement doesn't mean because of age?
Sometimes it's age, sometimes not.
Okay.
And what if they are old? They are not useful, do you think?
They might be like lack of like gaining new like skills and stuff.
But they might have a lot of skills as well. Yeah. They might have a lot of. This is why retirement is considered as a turnover. Okay, they might have a lot of knowledge, and they are retiring to go work in another place. Okay, and having their pension. So they would have double pay. Okay, paycheck. So retirement here, if you consider someone really skilled, okay, and he retires, is it a loss or not? A loss or not?
It's a loss.
Exactly, because he can still help. Okay, he can, for example, provide knowledge to others. Okay, help them. What about having a baby?
Having a baby is but they can't really like change because.
But
Yeah.
why is it considered as a turnover? If she has a
Because-
baby and she left for 2 years, why is it considered as a turnover? What do you think?
Maybe because, well, she might gonna come back or like
Yes.
Yeah.
Develop it.
yeah, and yeah, so
She might not leave for 1 year, just for
yeah,
1 month or 2, and come back. Okay. So this is why having a baby is considered a turnover. If she leaves for good, she will leave her place left. Okay. So vide, empty. Okay. It means, what does it mean? It means that they will lack one person for quite long period. Okay. So now we go back to questions and try to answer to the question. LMM are considering entering international market. Okay.
okay. LMM considering entering international market. LMM will have to compete against large international electronics companies. Customers in other countries will have different requirements, particularly for after-sales customer service. To prepare for entering into the international market, LMM are considering changing from batch production to mass customization using computer-aided manufacturing and moving to a new location.
Okay, perfect. So let's start with the answers. Explain the following term: consumer market.
Consumer market.
This is your paper.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So can you read it if you want?
Oh,
And develop it a little more, okay?
This is
Because-
wrong.
okay.
This is wrong. I wrote consumer market is a market which focuses on customer needs.
That's not wrong, actually. Okay, it's good. It's good, but not completed. Okay, so the right answer should be market in which the main buyers are the general public, known as final consumers. Example, contrast with industrial hub. Why? Because the market, you can provide services as well, okay, to customers, okay, not only products, okay. So in here, you can develop it more. What can you add to it?
I can add so like consumer market is for as on the mark scheme said, like for like general public.
General public, okay. Consumers, like you said here. Customers, consumers, okay.
What's the
Yes.
like difference between customer and consumer? Like
2 seconds. Remember to have a break every half hour.
Okay.
Just stick it on the mute.
Okay, where is mute?
So you go back into this one, and you go to up here. Mute microphone for like a few minutes so you can have a break, because otherwise 2 hours is.
Too long.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay.
okay.
This is just a trial on this week.
Let's
With
go.
technology, so.
That's fine. So I prepared something for you, and you can read it. So the consumer market is dominated by 2 things: product and services. Okay, not only product. Okay, and the consumer and the customer. The consumer, you said, what is the difference between consumer and customer? Consumer is going to have food and beverage to consume them, or maybe product that is you can consume it, you can use them, and they are going to perish, like they are going to finish, to end. Their life is small. Okay, those are consuming. Okay, so food, you can consume food, you can consume beverage, drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, retail product needs customers and not consumers. Okay? See the difference?
Yeah, slightly. Yeah.
What you consume is what you eat and what you drink, and things that have a perishable period of time. Okay?
Okay.
And another thing is retail production. Here, you need customers, not consumers. They are not consuming it.
So it's like
Not eating.
hairdresser or something.
Exactly. Dresses, cars, tables, chairs. Those needs, for example, watch, okay, phones. Those are retails. Okay? Those needs consumer product. Okay, not customer product. Sorry,
No.
customer product, not consumer.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is for the customer product. We continue with that. 4 P's. What is the 4 P's? Explain the following term. 4 P's.
4 P's is marketing mix, and P's. 4 P's are explains as like products, place, and promotion and price.
Price, perfect. So product, price, promotion, and place. Okay, it should go this way. Or product, price, place, and promotion. Okay, because you need the product first to design the price, and then do the place where you sell it, and then the promotion to make it. Can you develop each of them?
So products means what you produce. So, and products next is maybe price.
But what about the product? Do you think that the product should be random, or maybe
like specific, like
exactly develop it?
So maybe what customer needs.
Exactly what customers need. Okay.
So
with precise features, with
and so maybe there was I don't know, like gap or something in the market. So
do you think that it's only a product?
What do you mean?
It's only a product? Customers are only looking for a product, or also something else?
Something else?
Yes. You think that the market is only for products or something else?
Market is, you mean, well, you mean the market is,
we have product and services.
Oh yeah.
Taking a plane is a service, but it's in the market, okay?
Yeah.
Taking the train is a service, but it's in the market because it has their customers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not only products that you would buy and take it with you, but it's also something that is provided to you to help you to do something. Okay.
Yes.
Those are services.
Okay.
Okay. Those are. This is to add to the consumer market. Okay. So the 4 P's. It's product or service. Okay.
And price.
Okay.
So
what about price?
Price is so you really need to like consider it, because it will like depending on like how much you're gonna cost for it. So it's so like important.
What about the price? Do you think that there is a difference between prices and between products? Would you pay something really expensive for some product? What features this product should have to pay a big amount of money?
So like if that product or like service is like so like personalized or like so like specific, you might like wanna you might not mind to pay like expensive money for it, but yeah,
But
like
you have some products that are really valuable, so you would pay premium price. Okay, so there is difference between premium price, premium product, and low price and average product. Do you know that?
yeah, so like it's gonna like depends on what kind of product you have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What kind of product and what kind of services, what kind of features you can sell to the client, to the customer. Okay. What about the place?
Place is like where you gonna sell. So or like where you're gonna produce that services. So it can be like you can find like less competitive like place or you can also be like those like competitive place if you
How do you call the competitive place?
competitive market
Or high street?
oh high street.
Okay.
High street, yeah.
Okay. So, for example, if you have a place, your shop is in a high street, you might sell a lot. Okay. But if your shop is in some place that are hidden, no one would see it. Okay. Personne ne va la voir. It's small shop, not known by everyone, but to have premium place, a high street place, would make your name bigger. Okay, so this is a kind of promotion to your product, having a place in a high street. Okay, what else?
What else?
You cannot sell yourself. You cannot sell yourself. You can sell by different methods.
You
For
can,
example, you can sell
online.
Bravo. You can sell online. You can sell on a
Book, like ads or something.
Catalog.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You can sell on a catalog. You can have a small shop. People would go there and pick their stuff to buy it. There is a lot of way of selling, and there is not only the high street that would make you known. Okay. Okay. There is a lot of different kind of places that would promote your product. Okay, as well as a high street. Okay, because place is really important. We say the product. So to summarize, what about the product? The product
is products or like services and
should meet the need.
Yeah.
Okay.
The customer's need.
Okay. Should meet the customer's need in a perfect way. Okay. And then we have.
Price.
Okay.
So
the price should be equivalent to the product. If it's a premium product, it's a premium price. If it's an average product, it's a low price. Okay, you have to make a strategy about your price. Okay, each company have to study. It's really important, the price. She has to study well the price. What else? What we said?
Place is you need to have like a strategy for it. So either you can go choose a high street, and which gonna also promote your shop because it's
your product. Or
it can be somewhere else like online or like catalog. So there's lots of ways to.
Or retailers.
Yeah.
You go, for example, if I was having tomatoes in cans, rather than having a headache and trying to sell it, I would just put it in Tesco and sell it from Tesco. Okay, and those are retailers. Okay, very good. And the last one is Oh, I like this one.
Promotion.
Bravo. It's promotion. Okay. And in promotion, tell me about promotion. What do you know about promotion?
You can, so like, basically it's gonna be like if you have advertisement, you can like advertise your products by, I don't know, it can be on the, like some media, like radio, like newspaper kind of.
And you have to have what? You have to have a strategy.
Strategy.
Okay, you have to have a precise strategy. Otherwise, you can't make an advertising like random advertising. Okay.
Yeah. So it has to like attract the customer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
You have to have the strategy to promote this product, to attract your customer, make them feel like they need this product. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. To meet their needs. Okay. Make them discover this product. Okay. Perfect. So, do you think that 4 Ps is just 4 Ps, or we can extend to something else? Tell me. I prepared for you something. Just 4 Ps?
4 Ps, and there's also 4 Cs.
Yes, but 4 Ps, you can go over 4 Ps and say the process, the physical evidence, okay, and the people, the customer, okay? People is important. If you know your people, okay, you know your product. Can you develop it? What do you think about it?
So you mean if you know your target?
Exactly. If you know your target, you can define a perfect product. Am I true or not?
I think you're true. You're
Yes,
right.
you have to define precisely which kind of person you want to reach. Okay, you want to reach this nice watch, the yellow one, to whom? To a nice girl in your age. Okay, so you have to segment your market. So you need to know your people. This is why 4P is an old one. Okay, it doesn't end to the place or to the promotion. You have to know even more, for example, the people you are targeting, the process, okay? The process of doing this material. Is it taking too much time? Is it taking too much money? Is it taking too much effort? Okay? And what else? The physical evidence of this product. Okay, I want you to look for that later. Okay, and we can discuss about it later.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go through. Go through this one. Calculate. Oh yes, 4 Ps is not the only one. Okay, you can have the 4 Cs. Can you develop them, please?
4 Cs is explained as.
You know what? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just have another point of view, another name.
Yeah.
So if we want to write that, okay, I don't know how to use this tablet for the moment. Okay, let's say, okay.
If you want to change the color, you can change the color.
Yeah, let me just erase this. Tack, 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 tack. We go back and try to write. Okay, first they were saying that 4 Ps was, tell me the first one.
4 Ps?
4 Ps.
Okay, product.
Product. Oh, no,
it's still
I have to write. Tac. Alors, product. Oh, my writing is horrible. Product.
Product and price.
What else?
And place.
Bravo. Place. And the last one?
Promotion.
Actually, it's not the last one, okay? But let's say it's the last one. The 4 Cs shift to something more interesting. They would say,
customer.
exactly.
Yeah.
What I told you about promotion, because it doesn't stop here, it goes further. People, process, and the last one, I'm always forgetting it, is the physical evidence. Okay, so the forces shifted to something more focused, because is the product the most important things? It's actually
Customer.
exactly. If you don't have the customer or consumer, you don't need the product. Okay, if you don't segment and you don't find your niche, you will never be able to sell your product. So customer, what else?
The cost.
So the product shifted, the focus is not anymore the product, but the focus is now the customer. This is the first C. And then
Cost.
cost, which is the price, it's the same thing. And then
Convenience.
convenience, which is the place. Okay. And then
What's the last one? I actually don't remember it.
communication.
Communication. Yeah.
Alors,
Communication.
Okay. Why is it important? Because you already have your product. Okay. You already need to produce something. You have skills in something, and you want to reach a target. So what is important is to find your customer. You find what? Segment, a niche. Okay. You need to adapt your product with the right cost. You need a convenience. It's not anymore the high street. High street is not really important now. You spend a lot of money, really a lot of money, but you can develop a product and sell it perfectly. Where
It's convenient for customers.
for customer, for your generation, for example, you always have your
Phone.
exactly. So why not reaching my target in there?
Like online.
Online, exactly. And communication. If I'm doing a good communication that would reach my target, I can sell my product. Okay. So they shifted from product to customer, price to cost. Okay. The principle is the same, but the focus is different. Is the customer now the focus, not the product. The product is customized to please whom? The customer. Okay. Shall we go ahead?
We can
Yes, my love.
Thompson, we should take a break
Yes.
every like 30 minutes.
Okay. So how we do? Share. Voila. Exactly. And here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And mute and go back. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Bravo. So now you calculate the labor turnover rate for 2013. Okay. How did you do it? I'm seeing that you did it perfectly. Okay.
Yes.
So how many were they?
So they were 54 people.
Okay, let me highlight this. This is for highlighting. If I take the blue, that would be, they were 45 people, okay? But last year,
Yeah.
they lost 12 people,
12 people.
okay? In what? In retirement, in better job, elsewhere, higher pay rate, and lack of promotion and have a baby, okay? So how did you calculate your turnover?
So so the company lost 12 people in of like 54 people. So you divide 54 by 12, and
It's
and
54 by 12 or 12 by 54?
12 by 54. I don't know
Okay.
how to say.
Ok. Oup, hop, hop, hop. Alors, je dois revenir ici, taper dessus. Coming back here and right. Okay. Alors, 12 by 40. 54 equal.
Equals like yeah, 0.2.
So that's mean 22.2%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you consider 22.2% turnover low or high?
I feel like it's high.
Perfect. It's really high. Why is it a problem to have this high number of turnover? Why is it a problem? I could just hire someone else, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But why is it a problem?
Because
considering the turnover,
so employees needs to be trained anyway.
Exactly.
So if you lose your employees, if you lose your employees, and if you hire some new people and you need to train them again,
and that would cost.
Yeah, that will cost.
What? You have 2 or 3. That would cost first money, and then
time.
Exactly. And then skill. Because you are going to lose skill as well. Okay, because this person might be really skilled in her field, in their field. Okay, but you lose them to the rivalry. Okay, what if, for example, he was a big engineer or someone who was really have a lot of ideas, and you have a big company of phones, and he will move to another company, a rival company. What do you think? What are you going to lose?
Well, like, first of all, like skills.
Definitely skill.
Yeah, and like, which gonna mean like productivity.
Productivity, tout à fait.
Yeah.
What else? This person was working in your company.
So maybe.
Yes, tell me.
So it could be like, so that company will be. I don't know.
Go ahead. Don't worry, my love. They're between us.
That company. That means that the company he went
to
to get that good skills.
good skills, his good skills.
Yeah.
What else? They would get something else.
Like this companies. I don't know.
Your company information.
Yeah.
Okay, what you are lacking, what you are having more, what you have having good, your weakness. They will have information about your company. Okay, so they would have an advantage over you. Okay, this is why it's not good to lose your skills. Okay, rivalry will take them from you. Okay, so we calculated our labor turnover. Now explain one suitable method for reducing labor turnover.
So if you look at the table, so the highest, the number leaving is 4, which the reason was the higher pay at the competitors.
Bravo.
So that means, well, you can pay them more.
But do you think that this company can afford to pay more? It's true what you said, okay?
Yeah.
It's really good to pay, to offer higher wages for people to not leave the company. But is it everything? Do you think it's everything to offer to an employee to stay in your company? That's
or like maybe like it. So like if these companies, I think they were paying like this. How can I say, like the kind of like suitable payment for the employees. That's if like that payment was like kind of the best, the like suitable payment for. Well, I don't know. So
it's okay. It's okay with what you are saying. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm completely with what you are saying. You need to offer the right wages to the right place, to the right employee, to the right work. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But sometimes the company can't afford to pay high wages if they don't have a strategy. Okay, it's all about strategy in your company. This company, LMM, are considering entering international market. Let's go up again and highlight this. Where is it? Okay. Are considering entering international markets. That's a good information. Okay. And people, if you have a strategy and explain to them, okay, this is my strategy, and this is what I want to reach, and I want you as a part of this strategy, and I want you to develop with this company. You will, if I gain, you will gain. Okay, if the company gain, it's your gain. Okay, if this company develop, you will develop. If you explain everything to your employees, okay, do you think that they would leave?
like if they knew that they're gonna do something like new, which gonna so which gonna make the company to gain more money, and then that means
it's not only with money.
It's
what do you think? More than money?
More like so that's gonna motivate them.
I beg your pardon?
Motivate?
Yes, motivation, well-being, money, development, career promotion. There is a lot of things in it, okay? You say to them, okay, we are not stopping at this level. We are going higher. And you are coming with us in a higher position. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna like leave. Well, they're gonna think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll ask you a question. You have two companies. One company is having is giving a lot of money, but where the stress is so high, you have to give a lot of work. You have to give a lot of dedication. No, I mean by that you give. Oh my God, I'm losing this word. Like, you have to become addicted to this company, and it's stressful. Or a company that you enjoy being there and giving you a career, giving you promotion, and you already know what you are giving. Do you think that you are not trying to give more than what you, but with pleasure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you're in company like that, like that, I think you will feel like to contribute more. Yeah.
Definitely finish your idea.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think like motivation kind of stuff is quite important to have a job. So
what about LMM? How do you consider that was good, higher pay at a competitor? So if you offer them a higher pay, they would stay. This is a good reasoning. But in LMM condition, you have to go further in your idea, considering entering international market, and for the moment can't afford higher wages. So
they moving on to international market, which means so they all gonna they're all employees gonna have maybe another types of job, or another new, they might gonna learn new skills, and yeah, which might excite them.
them, exactly. They will be excited to work in this company.
Yeah.
Definitely. You have to have a strategy and explain it, okay? Explain it to your employee. If you have a right strategy and try to put yourself in their shoes, okay, and explain your strategy. You are the CEO of this company, of LMM company, and explain everything to your employees, promising them, but with real effect, okay, in the future, that this is my strategy, I'm entering the international market, and you would have this and this and this. I think they would never leave, okay? Let's go further. Explain one method of reducing labor. We have seen that. And then C, discuss the likely impact on LMM profit resulting from moving into international markets. Okay, can you explain it?
Yeah. First, I have a question.
Yes,
but so impact means bad. It can be bad things or good things.
Of course.
Okay. That confused me because I thought impact means just for bad.
No, the impact is either something good or something bad.
Okay. So
like you say, the result might be good or might be bad. Both of them. Okay. So
yeah. So they might be able to get obviously they're gonna go into international market. That means the customer will be wider.
So you are taking the advantage of going into okay, let's see the advantage.
Yeah, so they will get more customers. So they will get they can get more money from it. If they can reach the customer and yeah, and if I go discuss the disadvantages.
Disadvantage, what you would say?
I would say so if they need to learn new skills and stuff, it will take time to get used to all those new things.
Okay.
So that there might be like lack of skills.
Okay. Do you think that going into international market is easy?
I don't think so.
What do you need to enter international market?
Well, like if like
Do you go into an international market without thinking about it, without studying the impact on your company? So to study the impact, what would you what is it advised to do?
of course, like if it's like if it's like it's gonna like different countries kind of
Yes,
right, and that means like they might using like different language and stuff.
definitely.
Yeah, so that would be
So
one of the problems.
so in case you are moving into international market, you need what?
You need you need to like money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
You need a big investment, okay?
Yeah.
Because what you need, you need to rise your production. First of all,
Yeah.
you need to meet the international need, okay, and the international customer need, okay. Second, you would need as well to distribute those products. So the cost of distribution. What else? Think about it. You are LMM CEO, okay? And then you decided to enter the market, the international market. What do you need?
I will need a connection, like contacts. Like I mean so
Yes, connection is good. Yes, you need connection actually. You need people that are there, okay, to expand your market. So, but is it like this? Is it coming from the heaven, from the sky, falling from the sky? You need money to allocate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need people to put them there to take care of your business in international places. What else? So connection. Okay, so if you think connection, think further. Think relocate people to take care of your business. So you need places as well. What else?
And
So you
connection
need
can be like promotion kind of stuff.
Exactly, promotion.
Yeah.
So you need money to make promotion. What else?
And you might need to maybe like make a little bit difference to your products if they might need a little bit different kind of products.
Exactly. For example, if you as a Japanese want to sell something in America or in Europe, you have to make it in European language. Okay, that's cost money as well.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Is your product going from Japan to America in a machine, temporal machine, or airplane, boats?
Yeah.
So you have to have the cost of distribution, of transportation. Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine the whole cost for entering an international market. Do you think it's all?
It's what?
Those are the disadvantage, okay?
Yeah.
What about the advantage of going international?
You well, obviously you can get more market, more customers.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And if you have more market, more customer, you will rise what?
Your business. You mean money?
No. First of all, I need to be present in all those markets. My product should be in all those markets. So what do you need?
You need What's that?
The product.
Oh, more product.
Bravo! This is definitely what I need. It's a higher production of product, okay? For example, you were just batching like 500 for a year. Now you need 5 million.
Yeah.
Okay? So you might gain in the... Look, for example, I give you something. I give you an example. Look at Primark.
Primark.
It's low price, but they are gaining in
like lots of money.
They gain a lot of money, actually. Yes, they gain a lot of money, but from what?
From
the high volume of product. They sell so much. Okay, so what they gain, not in the big difference of price. They gain little, but in a lot of product they sell. Okay, so what they do is gaining in the high volume. Okay, a small benefit in high volume would be a high benefit. Okay, so if you go international, you need to rise your production, and that would reduce cost of reduction. Okay, but what do you need
to rise production?
To rise production, but you need to meet every single country needs. So you need to we said that from Japanese to French, and you need to make it in French. So you need to
change
meet the features of your country. So you need to customize. Customization. Okay, this is what you need to customize your product according to your demand. Okay, according to your customer. Okay, what else?
And you will need like more employees if you're gonna like produce more.
Yeah, this is in the investment. We say for the investment you need high volume of money, high cost of investment, extra cost in distribution, extra cost in retailing, extra cost in relocating places, hiring per people everywhere. Okay, now what we are gaining, we said that the economy of scale, it means if you sell a lot with a small price, you would gain money as well. This is what we call economy of scale. It means that you gain in the high volume you are selling. So this would give you a benefit. What benefit are you going to have as well?
What benefit am I going to have?
Yes, we said that it will rise your costs. Okay, you need money.
Yeah.
This is the impact, this bad impact. It means that you need to invest money, but in the other side, you would.
I would.
You would gain money. You would gain money from selling a lot. Okay, what else?
Less turnover.
Yes, yes. If you give promotion to people that were with you, okay.
Yeah.
You will have less turnover. You relocate people. You give promotion. Okay. What else? Someone competitive to Primark is someone. Can you buy something less expensive than Primark?
So, less competitive.
Less competitivity, okay? And you have to develop something, okay? For example, I give you another example. What about phones?
Phones.
Yeah, your phone.
Um,
Who is the most competitive?
phone industry.
Yes, phones is in industry.
Apple.
Apple. Why is he so big? Why is he so competitive?
Because everyone has it. Everyone uses phone.
Yes, but why? But why everyone go to iPhone and buy an iPhone? Okay, we should stop here for 5 minutes. Okay.
I think it's this.
Okay, and then mute. So I will resume. To go international, you have something good for something bad. The bad thing, it's not really bad thing. It's difficult to reach it. It's the investment. Okay? But with the investment, if you have money, you would rise everything. It's true that with the investment, you would have extra distribution, relocation, places you would rent places, rent place to keep your product, okay, retailing, everything. You are going to invest in every single thing. But in the other hand, you will keep your employees. You would lessen your turnover because people that are with you, you are going to give them opportunities. You are giving them development. You are giving them what? Well-being within your company, okay? And then you are going to gain money in the economy of scale. You were selling 500 and you were earning, for example, 50,000. But if you sell 5 million or 500,000, how much are you going to gain? Okay, that would balance your expenses. That would balance your investment. Okay, so this is the economy of scale, and you are going to customize your product. People would know from all over the world would know your product. Okay, but to be able to do this, there is a god of strategy, which is, I want you to know it. For example, we took the example of phones. You said everyone is having an iPhone. I'm having an iPhone. You are having an iPhone. Why iPhone is so premium? Even if it's expensive, but we go for it. Why?
Because it's so
which one do you have? Which one? Which series? Which
6.
yeah. Would you like to go for 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Or 9? Or the 10th one?
Yeah.
What Apple is doing?
So they keep like developing the thing.
Developing, bravo! This is the word I was looking for. Developing, okay? They are developing. They have a big place in their company that is called. This place in the company is called development and research and development. Okay, this is the main objective of a company. If you don't have a research and development, you can't update your phone, you can't update your product, you can't update your product to meet everything, every changing personality, time. You have to adjust. Okay, you have to adjust to your customer. Okay. Done a lot with that. Shall we go further?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, analyze the likely impact on LMMS stakeholder of a change from batch production to mass customization. What is mass customization?
Once? No.
High volume of production and mass production and mass customization. There is a difference between mass production and mass customization.
It's more customized.
Yes, it's customized. But how do you customize a product? For example, phones. We were talking about phones.
Phones.
Yeah. I would, for example, Apple would produce 700,000 of this, but they are slightly different. How they are different?
Because maybe Apple was looking at like what we think about customers.
I went for a golden one. I went for a golden one. And you went for?
Silver.
A black one?
Yeah, or pink. Like rose pink or something.
You went for a pink one. I went for golden. You went for pink. And what else? You have application on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Different application. Apple is selling different application as well. This is customization. You have one product with the main feature, the identical main features, but you can customize it. Change, for example, the size, the application, the colors, okay? And that is done quite easily, okay? Because you can even do it, for example, if I'm selling cups, I would do it online and present to people which size would you like? Which color would you like? Would you like to write your name on it? Okay, this is customization. Make it fit the one that is buying it. Okay, so the question was, now analyze the likely impact on LMM stakeholders of a change from batch production to mass customization. Who are the stakeholders?
So it can be like owners, like managers.
Okay, so owners and managers. Who else?
It can be also employees.
Okay.
Or can be like
banks. Bravo, perfect. What else? We are not talking about shareholders. Shareholders are different from stakeholders. Okay, so who are the stakeholders? This company.
Oh, can be like communities.
Communities as well, exactly. Perfect. What else? This company is within this country, within first this town. So this company is within this community, and then this community is within
the country.
Country. So
country, maybe government.
Bravo, bravo. This is what I was looking for. Government. Okay, government. So you have employees, you have shareholders, because you said CEOs, you said people that are involved in having profit from it. You have the community, you have the government, you have the bank. Okay, so how this would impact on employees?
They might need to learn new skills.
Bravo, exactly. They might need to learn from new skills, to develop themselves, to research the product, and to be able to customize it, to develop it. Exactly. Yeah. What else?
For employees.
Employees to
they I don't know, actually.
You know that they might, okay, there is two possibilities. They might perform, they might develop their career, okay, because you are offering them to relocate them or to learn new skills to be able to reach the demand, or you might as well redundant the employee, okay. So, and what else?
For employees or for another stakeholders?
No, this just we are talking about employees.
Okay.
So you are giving them opportunity to develop their career. What else? So if they have an objective, they would
grow them. They're motivated.
Exactly, they are motivated. They would have a future in this company. Okay, what else? So they would have more money, more promotion, more motivation. Okay, the company would be bigger. They would rise the well-being. Okay, they would feel like they are in their home. Okay, because this is the company they rise with. Okay, what about the government?
Government.
Yeah. Government. Yes, you pronounce English better than me.
So if this company grows,
okay,
that will contribute to the country, because they will. It's like, and it's international, so like more.
You are what
money.
You are.
You have money and you have more.
You export more.
Yeah,
if you export more, you are going to bring money to your country.
Yeah.
What else? Within the government, like you say, between my company and the government, what do I need? My company, your element company. You, every year. Yes.
Oh, maybe money.
Yes.
So what is it called? Like, so how much you?
There is
like,
you have to pay some
tax.
Taxes, exactly. You have to pay taxes, okay? You have to pay taxes for the company, and the import-export role of your company would rise the profit of the country because you are bringing money to your country, okay? What else? What about the community?
Community is like,
for example, your factory is placed in Cambridge.
So that will this will help not motivate like energize the community. I don't know. It might.
You would contribute to your community,
Yeah.
okay? If you do some, for example, charity, you would contribute to your community. You would hire from your community, people from you would hire people from your community, okay? So as a company, you would be effective within your company, community. You would help your community. It's a give and take, okay? You'd give charity, for example, training to students, hire from the community, okay? Participate to the event of the community, okay? You would be really effective within your community. What about the shareholders?
Shareholders will be happy because because this business grow and they will get more money, and that means they will also get more money.
Exactly. They will forego dividends, okay? They might forego dividend. It means that they would maybe give the dividends to the company, okay, to rise more, to rise better, to have those investment, okay? And then later they would have more money, okay? They would, for example, have more responsibility later. But there is another bad things, because if they forego their dividends, okay, rather than taking their profit, they would leave it within the company to rise it. What would happen? And then this customization going international would
they might fail.
Fail, exactly. What would happen to the shareholders?
They will like lose
Their money. Exactly, definitely, because there is some bad impact. We are focusing on the good impact, but we say that the bad impact is a big investment, and you might fail and lose all what you invested in. Okay, what about the banks?
So good impact will be good impact will be they so they will if they I don't know actually. So if this
the good, let's stay in good impact. If they don't fail in going international, they would bring money, and this bank, they put money in
that like
this bank, okay? So this bank will gain money, will make taxes over this money, will make profit and make money. This money works, and this bank would be
wealthy, like.
Exactly, she will have more money, okay? She will produce more and invest more on others, okay? And of course, if the business fail, the bank would actually just seize the factory. That they won't fail, okay? They won't lose anything, but they would lose the opportunity to make profit in the time. What about the suppliers? Because you have to think from all over the
suppliers means who
use the for example, I'm iPhone, okay? to make this phone work, I have to have the parts. I might build half of the part of this phone, but sometimes there is processors I'm not able to do them. I'm going to ask Samsung to do them for me. Okay, so Samsung is the supplier. They will give me the part of it. So they would give me raw materials. This is the supplier.
Okay.
Okay, it's from where to go raw materials to produce my product, to finish my product, to have a finished product. Okay, did you understand? Shall I give another example?
Yeah.
Another?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm producing, for example, Coca-Cola. Or no, not that. I don't like this example. Let's say shoes. Nice shoes. Okay, I have the leather to make the shoes, but I'm not having the down side of the shoes. I'm asking to someone to do them for me, and I buy them from him, and then I assemble them, make them together, and sew them. He would be my supplier, giving me to supply me with parts of my shoes. He's my supplier. He would give me raw material. Okay, so in the case of LMM, what about the supplier?
So if they're making like keyboards kind of things,
for example, some parts.
Yeah.
Of if you need to customize for French people or South American people, you need new parts, and the supplier would
like they gain money by doing that. Why?
Exactly, they would get more money because they would supply more.
Yeah.
So the suppliers would have more suppliers as well. For example, I'm not having those French things. Okay, I would ask a French supplier to give to the English supplier this product. Okay, so these raw materials. So even the supplier would develop. Okay, not only the LMM, but the supplier would develop as well. We stop?
Yeah.
Okay. So you did this, and to emit. Okay, good. So we are done. I'm sorry, we didn't do that. Okay, I was talking too much. Let's do grid gifts. Okay.
Okay. Gigi is a cooperative owned by its workers. Gigi manufactures souvenirs for tourists. The products are handmade using job production. Products are sold to retail outlets in shops popular with tourists. Gigi uses personal selling to promote its products to retail outlets. The souvenir market is highly competitive and fashions often change. The people who work at Gigi accept low wages. Most of their income comes from sharing profits at the end of the year. Because Gigi has very good relationship with its retailers, Gigi is able to use JIT, just-in-time inventory control for its finished products. Following 5 years of rapid growth in sales and profits, Gigi is planning to open its own shops. Gigi believes it will be successful as the number of tourists visiting the country is projected to grow. Gigi will need $50,000 to open the shop. Extracts from Gigi's accounts for 2013 are shown in Table 2.
And most of their income come from sharing profits at the end of the year. Okay. So what we need now to look at is the extract from Gigi's account. Okay. Do you think that this account, this extract, is full to make us understand what's happening in this company?
Mm,
Do you think it's enough?
This seems enough for me, but it's not.
No, definitely not. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, GT is managed by a board of directors. Okay, it's managed by the board of directors, elected once a year. Okay, by the workers, because it's like a cooperative one. So let's board of directors elected once a year by the workers. Some of the workers are concerned that poor strategic decisions are being made by the board. Okay, they also have concerns about the leadership style of the managing director. Alors, who spends too much time trying to make people happy, okay, and responds to opinion rather than setting long-term strategy, and fails to recognize threats to the business and does not see the need for new ideas. What I told you is it's really important, research and development. Takes decision on votes rather than the merits of arguments. Okay? Explain the following term, job production. In line 2. We can go back to line 2 and in here, job production.
Job production.
What is job production?
Is it like same as batch production?
No.
Okay.
Job production is...
So it's more like labor intensive, is it? I don't know. It's
Tell me, yes.
how so they produce by hand?
Yes, handcraft. For example, handcraft is a job production because you made one item by one item. Okay, so when the item, your product, are made individually, one by one, it's a job production. For example, a painting, okay, or a dress sewed by a big tailor. This is a job production. It's handcraft. It's made with hands. Most of the time, it's made handmade, and it's done one by one. It's not a production like a mass production or a bench production where you assemble parts. Okay, you just assemble parts coming from everywhere. No, this is you are doing all the jobs with hands, okay, even if with machine, but it's one item by one item. Okay, this is why it's so difficult to gain money with that. Okay, for example, painting. A nice painting, you do one nice painting by one nice painting, and then you go to the market and sell them. Okay, so this is the job production. What is GIT? Yes.
It is like the
just in time. Okay, inventory. Tell me.
To the like process to, I don't know, to control your inventory. I don't know how I don't know what kind of process, but like it's just
it's always done with system managing, okay, just in time. But what is just in time? It's a pull system. Do you know pull and push system? The difference between push and pull system.
If you meant by like the push and pull the products, you mean?
Yes, you push the product, you push it, push it.
If you push your product, like if this is your product, and so you kind of like this is like you're gonna say like this is like a really good pen, and like this is like
no. In the production, push production. Okay, it's not in communication.
Okay,
you push this production.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
So
it's literally what is said. Push your production. Push. Produce, and put on the retailers, put on your wholesales, put on your the place where your storage. Okay, this is push production. Sometimes you have too much inventories. This is push production. You might leave your product on the shelves in the retailers in your shops because you are just pushing that. Okay, so problem is you would have too much inventory in your storage, in the wholesalers, or on the retails. In the contrary, just in time. Try to understand the difference between just what did you write in your essay?
I didn't write because I didn't know.
Okay. So I told you that push is produce, and put in the storage, put in the wholesaler, put in the shelves. On the contrary, okay, pull or just in time, because just in time is one way of pull. Okay, it's the contrary. How do you do in the country of push? And listen to the word, just in time. Try.
So you, so
just in time.
So if you have too much of inventory and in that time,
this is the push. Let's forget the push. I'm not doing push because I don't have storage. My wholesaler is not selling well, and my product is. I don't want to put too much product on the shelves in the shop. Okay, what I need is what I produce is sold. Okay, just in time. Develop that. It's the contrary of push, 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 push. Okay? So just develop from the word just-in-time inventory. It means that let's
do you pull the products after pull? I don't know.
No. Just try to understand the word just-in-time production, just-in-time inventory. Okay? So if you produce something, a nice product, and you put it on shelves, for example, you start by producing 500 and you place them all over the retailers in your town. And then you are monitoring with a system. Okay, you are monitoring your sellings. You sold 400. As soon as you sold 400, and you see, for example, there is the system is quite performant. He's quite precise. For example, the system would know if this product is sold in winter or in summer. If it's well sold in winter, it's not well sold in summer. Or it's well sold, for example, ice cream. It's really well sold in summer, but not really well in winter. There is particular people that would look for ice cream in winter, but everyone would look for ice cream in summer. So you would use a perfect system to monitor your sellings. And once you are selling a lot, your system would indicate to you to produce more, just in time, not more. For example, your system would ask you to produce 400 again, starting from May. Okay. Now you need to, because in this point of sale, you have only 50. So you need to reach 100. So for this point of sale, you would produce 50, and this point of sale you would produce 40, and this point of sale you would produce 10. So you need to produce 100 for this month. Okay, so you produce what you need to put over your point of sales. Okay, your retails. Okay, because this is a performing system that would inventory your selling and your inventories. Okay, that would analyze, control your system, your inventory, and your system, and ask you to produce this quantity on time. This is what the meaning of just in time. D'accord? So the other question, did you understand?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Ask me question. Yes.
So is it done by person, the system? Like, I don't know.
Honestly, the system is done by persons. Okay, but the system is still something like not manual, but by electronical system. But this system is controlled by people. Okay, those people would build or construct this system, electronical and technological system, that would allow them to control everything, the selling, the inventories, the retailers, everything. They won't leave anything to the hazard, because they need to put the product on the right time at the right place. Okay, just in time. Okay.
Yeah.
Another question?
I think I understand.
You understood?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay, let's go further. Just in time. Briefly analyze one advantage and one disadvantage to the employees of DG being a cooperative.
So shall we go from the advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So advantage will be the worker will be motivated because they will be able to like
motivated.
planning like decision and stuff.
It's their factory, okay?
Yeah.
They own this factory. They feel like motivated to take part to this factory. Yes. What else?
So there will be more. So all kind of like decision will be done by who is working. So which means
shared decision.
Yeah.
Okay. They would talk about between them about the decision.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. Okay. It depends. What else?
So money.
Yes, money. It's all about money. You do a business to have money, actually. So,
money. What?
Do you think that you are having a wage and you go home and that's it? If you are in a cooperative, you would have at the end of the year?
Oh, the bonus? I don't know.
Yes, we call that bonus.
Yeah.
P. It starts with P.
P?
Profit.
Profit.
Okay, you divide between all the owners.
So they can.
Okay, because it's theirs. Okay. For example, I want to create a cooperative to make carpets. Okay. I'm not by myself. Who would be 25? 25. Each of us would, like, you would put 2,000 pounds. I would put 5,000 pounds. Another one would put 10,000 pounds. You would have shares from this company. I would have shares, but at the end of the year, you would have your profits according to your shares. Okay? So that you would have profit as well. Not only the wages, because you are doing this carpets or those painting or those, for example, souvenirs with your hands or one by one. Even if it's made with wood and the utensil and electrical things, but you would assemble them one by one. Okay, so you are having a wages for your work, and at the end of the year, you'd have profit. Okay. Now the disadvantage.
Disadvantage can be, so maybe
you can find the disadvantage from here. Okay. From here.
So like miss, or like strategy, or like they might not good at like making decisions.
Yes, they are not good at making decisions. They are good at making souvenirs, but not decisions. What you read here, spend too much time trying to make people happy. Yeah, it's nice to make people happy within, but it's cooperative. They are already happy to work within their own place. Okay, what else? They have no long-term strategy. Okay, if you don't have strategy, you won't go anywhere. Okay, what else? Threat to business. There is threat, there is rivalry. Okay, there is rivalry that would take your. They would have more money, exploit your idea and make it bigger. Okay, what else? They need a development. Okay, so the disadvantage, it's directly related to leadership, for first of all. And then what? We said all that, okay? So the worker are not skilled to take decisions. They are just crafters, okay? There is no clear managing role. You know, look what he said. Board of directors elected once a year. by workers, from workers, okay? By them or from them. So it means that one a year, do they have time to develop a strategy a proper strategy for this company?
No.
No. And they are trying to just resolve, not argue. If you have a strategy, you have to define your strategy as a leader, okay? So we go a little bit further. Okay. With reference to table 2, analyze possible sources of finance suitable for opening the new shop. And this is the table. What do you think?
I didn't get like where like.
Yes,
like,
tell me.
Oh, like
I'll tell you something. What do you need to look in this table to see if you can invest or not? What is the main thing to know? What is the nerve of a business? What is the blood of the business? What do business need to?
Assets and money.
Cash.
Cash.
Okay. Cash flow.
Yeah.
Yes. What?
What is it? Cash? Cash means like the cash.
The cash, the money in the bank.
Money.
This is the cash flow. Okay, the cash. They need money. They need cash. The real cash, like sonnante et trébuchante, like we say in French. Okay, it means money. This is if you don't have money, you are not solvent. Okay. With what are you going to pay your retailers? Your suppliers, sorry, your suppliers. With what are you going to pay your electricity, your bills? With what are you going to pay your employees? But you need cash to send the money to the employees. The cash flow. This is the blood of the company. If you don't have cash, you would just close. Even if you have assets, you need to sell your assets to have cash flow. But what if your assets are like non-current assets? You can't sell them. You have this building. This school is in this building. If you sell this building, are you having a business? No. Do you have a school? For example, Primark. If they start, they don't have money. They don't have cash. They start to sell their stores. Where are they going to sell their things? They lose their asset, their non-current assets. Okay. They might sell, for example, inventories that are current assets. But if they need to sell the inventories, and it's not easy to sell the inventories. Okay, you have to have strategy. Okay, they might not have inventories because they are doing job production, one by one, and selling them. No inventories. So in this table, we see that the profit for the year before tax, and it didn't even have been taxed. How much is the tax on it? We don't know. They are going to be taken from 15,000. Okay. What do you see? Something else. What is current assets?
Current asset is the amount of money, like, is it?
Yeah, it can be cash. It can be cash. It can be inventory. Okay. It can be temporary investment. They can be accounts receivable. For example, you sell something, and this guy made for you this buyer made for you a check, a paycheck, and you are going to receive the money in 15 days. Okay, this is account receivable. It means it's money, it's cash. You are going to put it in the bank, and the money would be transferred. Okay, those are all current assets. Inventories, cash, account receivable, supplies, prepaid insurance. Those are all current assets. So if we consider cash among, but they put here end of year cash available. It means that they didn't consider cash among, maybe 500 is considered among 3,000. Okay, because the current asset, the whole current asset is 3,000, and you have end of year cash available is 500. So the current assets minus cash would be 2,500. Okay, so this and this are quite confusing because you don't know if cash is among the current assets or not, or they didn't consider it and they put the cash by itself. You have non-current assets is 20,000, but they can't touch the non-current asset. It might be the building they are using there. Okay. What else? Non-current liabilities. What is non-current liabilities?
Oh, there.
Non-current might be, for example, investment they did, and they have a loan, for example, they did. Okay, so they have no loans, for example, here. Okay,
which is good.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's good, but is it enough to invest and take a loan of $50,000? Honestly, it might be doable if they can find an investor. They are already cooperative, okay, but they might lose their shares to someone else. Okay, they might take a loan, but the bank would refuse to give them a loan. Why?
Because they
look at this.
Sure. Like they're not sure if it's gonna be like fine or not.
Exactly.
If it's gonna be fine or not.
What the bank would ask you if you take a loan?
Cash.
Guarantee.
Guarantee.
Okay, if you have assets, for example, you ask for okay, I want to build a company, and this company would cost me £100,000. The bank would tell you, okay, but I would give you £100,000, but what is the guarantee? How, if you fail in making money, okay, how are you going to give me back my £100,000? Because this money is not it's not mine. This money is belonging to people who are putting their money in this bank. Okay, so how are you going to give me this money? You have to have a guarantee or a guarantor that would give money at your place. And what is this guarantee? Oh, I'm having a house. It costs £500,000. It's a good guarantee. The bank would say, "Yo, yes, this is a good guarantee. I'll give you £100,000." But here they're asking for £50,000. £50,000. Sorry. What do they have as a guarantee?
Cash.
They have 500 cash each year. Is it guaranteed?
No.
Definitely not.
They
do have assets.
Profit.
You can't guarantee something with profit or with cash, or you only do that with current, non-current assets. The assets you are having, okay? or the liquidity you are having in you. It might be cash, like you said, it might be cash, but if it was bigger than that, it might be profit if it was bigger than that. Because if you add profit, cash, and current liabilities, it doesn't reach 50,000. Okay, the bank would say, I'm sorry, you don't have enough money. Okay, you have to have a guarantor or something coming outside, or maybe just go and ask something to invest in your company, an investor. Okay? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So non-current
Assets.
yeah, okay.
Okay, non-current assets is the building, the lands, all what you have, okay, that are not going to be devaluated.
Okay.
Okay? Good. Let's go further. Okay. Evaluate the leadership style used by managing director. How is it?
Well,
you have 2 or 3 minutes, but it would be fine. Yeah. We might finish them. Okay, let's do it quickly. Okay. What do you think about the managing team?
Managing team? You mean managing team?
Yes, the manager, the leadership.
Oh,
the leadership style used here.
I think it can be a little bit
how is it?
A little bit depends on because they're gonna choose from the worker, which means well they might gonna choose like wrong person, because so like it's not gonna be like they might either.
Is the leadership strong?
No.
What are they doing? Look what we were looking at. Okay.
Yeah.
Poor strategic decision. Okay. The leadership style spend too much time trying to make people happy. Okay. Response to opinion rather than long-term strategy. Okay. And threat to business, they don't recognize. And they need for new ideas. So we go back to strategy, no strategy. Take decision on votes rather than merits and arguments. Okay. Do you think that the leader is strong? It's not strong. No. Okay. Is the team, the employees are happy to be there?
Yeah.
They are happy.
Yeah.
But are they productive?
No.
They are not, because there is no strategy.
No.
So this leadership is more on making people happy than in productivity. Okay. So it's a kind. Do you know the type of leadership?
So one of them can be like who can
transformational leadership, delegating leadership. There is a lot of kind of leadership. Do you know them?
Yeah.
What's the time? Shall we talk about it next time? I will define all the leadership style, okay? And how you can implement change in a company that needs development, okay? Très bien. Merci. Thank you for your attention.
Maybe you can